soul now? Who's gonna save my soul now? I wonder if I'll live to grow old.
Today, guys. Alright, first things first, let's get the fun stuff out of the way. We are recording. We're going to go on a Kaku. 38 and a half people may see it at some point in time. Alright, you guys all cool with that? Second of all, if you guys mind, we're going to get all up inside each other's space. If we could sit forward, so we do a reaction shot of you guys laughing, because I'm really hysterical. It makes it seem like some people showed up. We'd really appreciate it. So, pretty girls in front, next to this guy. I'm not being facetious, ladies, make moves. You know what I'm talking about. Alright. Other than that, everyone doing good? Everyone okay with, like, their dark bodies being filmed for half a second on cable access TV? Oh, wow. Mick is the most handsomest of the men. He's down here first. Alright. I'm taking it, baby. Cool. Alright. That one's for Callahan. For the few of you guys who know it. How's everyone doing tonight, though, on the real? Alright. Little note to self. If you get your suit dry cleaned, don't get in your dirty, wet car to drive over here. Who would have thought? You know what I mean? I'm a single male, so I can't take baths because my bathtub is really dirty. For the same reason. No, I'm just kidding. I have a maid. Or a girl roommate. I can't determine which one it is. Yeah. I love it. My roommate's a cat woman, which is great. I love cats. I like naps. But it's really terrible when I come home from the bar because you have to play that game, whether it's cat food or Mexican food. I always win. I never win. It's cool. Worst part about living with Cat Lady is who puts actual catnip in a small little bag? What the fuck? Killing my jive here. Ugh, you guys are really beautiful. You guys really took to the little beautiful people in the front of the audience. Digging it. I really hate living on Maui though. I was late to work today because of a rainbow. We got Vince on the drums. Right. We're just going to let him play hot jazz all night. We don't have 7 of the funniest comedians coming out after me. It's going to be a good show, though. We got a lot of friends, put a lot of hard work in. We do this open mic at Three's Bar and Grill every week. We have a lot of dedicated comedians and comics who put a lot of their heart into this. And then we have me, who fits into a suit. Being sexually harassed right now at work. Can you blame her? You know, it started real subtly, like, you know, leaving dressy underwear in my desk drawer. It got a little aggressive. Started leaving nudes on the computer. Oh, did I leave that up? Sorry. That's my private email. Then one day my boss, Kiki's her name, real winner, calls me up on the phone. She's like, Chuck, I was thinking, you have a really fat face. I bet you have a fat dick. Kiki, you can't say that. That's politically incorrect. I'm sorry. Do you have a average? Never mind. It's big boned. I love that. People like to sugarcoat things. My parents said I was big boned growing up, which was great until I fell off the seesaw and broke a leg. And my doctor cornered me and said, Charles, you have very, very average bones. Cool. I love my parents, but I hate my parents. It's pretty terrible. I had my family visiting out here last week, and I was at Big Beach, and I saw some daytime titties. I know. let me elaborate on that story. My grandma, 93 and a half years old, was in 1.5 feet of water when the ungodly swell came in, knocked her top off. Grandma, how does that even happen? You're wearing a onesie. My parents are going for a walk. I was like, all right, they're in for a treat. It was Sunday night. We're going to go to Little Beach. They had no idea what was going on at Little Beach. So I walk over the hill, and I'm expecting my parents to be upset. And they're like, oh my God, this is a nude beach. And my mom elbows my dad and starts going, when in Rome. So I murdered my parents. All right, things are off to a pretty good start today. Up next to the stage, we have a fine dime Brizzle, and that she's a young white woman, and she's really good. Her name is Rhonda, and what I hear, she's quite the knockout.
Hi guys, how's it going? Good, nice. So when I got here, they said there's a green room, which I got excited. I rolled the joint before I came, but then, interestingly enough, the green room is for not smoking. But I came here on the newly restored Hanson Road, which Hanson's my last name, and it's nice to have a road named after you, except for it happens to be the one road that smells like shit. So my mom called me last week, and she was very concerned. She's very religious and very conservative, and was very concerned. And she said, Rhonda, I found a porn channel on my TV. I said, a porn channel? Are you sure? And she's like, well, at first I didn't know what it was, but a woman walked into an office and opened a briefcase, and inside the briefcase were 20 dildos. She's like, what do you even do with 20 dildos? And I'm keen enough to recognize a rhetorical question when I hear one, so I did not answer her. Well, that was a good sport. She's called me a few times to remind me. She's very serious. She says, I want you to know that despite my religious beliefs, I'm accepting of homosexuality and accepting of your lifestyle and accepting of anyone you choose to love, which would be great if I were a lesbian. I'm not. And when I reaffirm that to her, she sounds disappointed. I'm sorry, Mom. I'm not gay and in private. I'm just alone and very public about it. Speaking of family, I have a twin. Yeah, see, guys are into it. It's weird. It's really weird when you think about it. Like incest is really bad. Except sometimes the line gets a little blurry. And people say that, like, you have a twin, like, huh. And I say, that's sick. That's fucking sick. That's disgusting. That's my brother you're talking about. Alright guys, I just want to do one line just so I can get a drum snare from Vince. I want to put together a Kickstarter for lesbians who are allergic to cats. Alright guys, that's all I have. Thank you.
I would 100% donate to that Kickstarter. What would it be called, guys? What do you think? Let's not be derogatory. Who cares? All right. Everyone having fun so far? All right. Is that bottle of Jameson still floating around? All right. Up next to the stage, we have a very funny, very talented, very animated young man. Bring your hands together for my personal friend, Ken.
from Alaska, and my parents moved here when I was younger, so, you know, going from a frozen hell to paradise, and then here comes the kicker, my parents moved me to Arizona. So that's actual hell that you're living in. And, you know, when you go from Alaska to here, and then Arizona, things are a lot more gangster than you expect them to be. So, I'm walking down the street one day, and a chihuahua just jumps up on the fence and just starts flexing. It's like, hey, ese, hey, puto, check this out. You like these? See, now the messed up thing about chihuahuas is that their dick to body ratio is half their body. So, just think, okay, just imagine me, half my body length. You could just call me Anaconda Man at that point. But, you know, like I said, my mom, she was pretty much the whole reason why I moved here. You know, came here on her honeymoon, happens to a lot of us. And she was talking to me the other day, and she asked me, Kent, you're the oldest of all your siblings, and they have kids and you don't. And I'm just, yeah, Mom. You know, first of all, I feel sorry for the chick that even had kids with me, because it'd be like she's raising two at the same time. And plus, I would do subliminal messages to the baby. Like, if she made me mad, I would be like, you make sure this next diaper's real messy, and I'm gonna give it right to Mom. You know? But now, I would be a good dad. I would, you know. I can teach them a little something, at least. But my favorite parenting strategy is called the Etch-a-Sketch theory. You guys know what an Etch-a-Sketch is, right? Right? You can kind of work it, do what you want to do, but once you mess up, you just shake it a little bit. And then you start over. You know, it's like, now you're going to be a rock star, you know? But the problem is, it's like if you shake it too much, that's when you got to buy it a helmet. But, you know, a scary thing nowadays is sex. We all like it, but it's still scary. You know, you can create those things I was talking about, those Etch-a-Sketches. But, you know, there's a way that I actually go about trying to get these things to happen for me. It's worked, you know? And I like to just start off like this, you know, in the club, you know, hanging out. I make eye contact. I'm like, hey, baby, start doing this. Because then they know these work, you know? And you just keep doing that, and you're looking at them straight in the eye. And then, to get the party going, you do this, the monk seal. How you guys doing? Hey, what's up? Yeah, you guys like this? Yeah? And then, the thing is, you just kind of keep scooting back and forth. And then, you do the real panty dropper. And this one is called the turtle. Come on, just help me up. You help me up and you can have this. And then once, just because I'm Alaskan, I like to flip it around and do the walrus. Alright guys, that's all I got for you. Thank you again. Nothing weird, man bun. Leave me alone, stud. You never play baseball? Jeez. My friend recently came out of the closet, and no surprise, you know, 26, still plays baseball, and he's like, Chuck. Very cool. Fuck it. Our next guy coming to the stage is 100% handicapped in more ways than one. I met him on a Craigslist ad. Not what you're thinking, man buns. It was for a free futon. Talk about Southern hospitality. Not only does this dude give me a free couch, but he brought it to my house and then gave me a beer. So I'm in my driveway, drinking a beer with him, watching his wife carry the couch in by himself.
And he'd just gotten into a car accident and had a altercation with medicine. And he fell to the ground in doing not what I thought a very good fish impersonation. And then I had to call 911, which is awesome if you have a warrant out for your arrest. But he's a good guy. Sometimes you can understand him. He's from some deep south state. He's a really funny guy. He's super talented. We had to fly him all the way in from North Kihei. Everybody, get your hands together for Brian!
What the hell was that? I went to Chuck's house and he gave me a roofie, I think is what happened. They checked my blood. I had traces of rohypnol, but no traces of Chuck sauce. Do gay guys finger test a butthole? You know, like when you're with a woman and you finger test before you get down to gay guys finger test a butthole. Does anybody know? No. And why do they call it tossed salad? It should be more like trail mix. It's like corn and peanuts. Raisins, maybe even some raisins. I'm from West Virginia, if you can't tell. We're not all toothless hillbillies, we don't all fuck our cousins. Because some of us got ugly cousins. What happens at the family reunion stays at the fucking family reunion. Oh, white privilege. They said white privilege. I don't believe that. I've been here on the island. I've been pulled over 4 times. I think it's racial profiling. They think all us rednecks are drinking beer. And usually we are. They ain't get a rim shot on that. But they usually let me go. I'm real nice to them. I do whatever they say. And I don't know if it's because I'm really a polite redneck and they're like, that's the most polite redneck I've ever seen. Or I give really good hand jobs. I was feeding my dog peanuts the other day. My wife said dogs can't eat a lot of peanuts. And my son said, well, he can eat half a jar of peanut butter. But they got the xylitol in peanut butter now, the artificial sweetener. And they say dogs can't eat that, they'll die. And I figure if it's good enough for people, it's good enough for dogs, because I had a dog live 20 years old eating its own shit. So if it dies from eating peanut butter, then it's just what happens. What else do I got? Anybody else got vibrators? No? It's a quiet room now. Anybody else got vibrators? I use vibrators to smuggle drugs in Hawaii. I put it in my bag, put a little poop on it. The guy says, is this yours? I said, well, yes, it is. The dog smells it. I'm like, he's just smelling the shit on it. Don't worry about it. He don't want to touch it, even if he's got rubber gloves. You don't want to touch it. You don't want to touch somebody else's vibrator. And I do construction and I work in people's houses and I'm like, hide your vibrators before I come, because I'm moving the dresser out and there's fucking vibrators. I'm like, we know what she's been doing. You ever find your mom's vibrator? Looking in the wrong sock drawer, accidentally bump it. Some bitch turns on, then you gotta turn it off. Because you'll need those batteries for the remote later. Against gay guys. I like gay guys. I just can't hang around them because they drink a lot. And they look good and they smell good. And they cook you breakfast. Do things to you we're not going to talk about. But I wake up crying in the shower the next morning. When it hurts me to love you. I've started a dating service for gay guys. We call it Brokeback Mountain Tours. We take gay guys up the back road in the van and we butt rape them. They like it. It's a good business model back home. I text jokes myself. Sometimes I text them to the wrong people, like I text my boss, dogs can eat a lot of peanut butter. He's like, what the fuck is that? I'm like, well, it's just shit happens. You know? Sometimes I get dick pics. And I don't think it's my dick, because it's kind of browner. It goes back to the drinking around gay guys, too. Oh my goodness. I ain't seen him live, I ain't seen Joe. Job interview. I feel like I'm going to job interview. Chuck said dress up for this show. And I said, well, shit, I feel like I'm going to job interview. Job interviews suck, right? Because you go to the job interview, and then motherfuckers calling you like you got the job and wanting you to come to work and shit. You know, nobody wants to do that. What do I got the end on? Seashells. I got seashells. Not a lot of land here on Maui. If you die, we cremate you and throw you in the ocean right away. Like immediately. You're going to be on here 3 days. You're asked to be in the ocean or on a plane. But I've got my grandma's ashes to dispose of. So I've been mixing them with a little bit of glue, pouring them in these seashells I get from Banana Wind, and watching y'all tourists pick them up. And y'all go, hey, I can hear the ocean. And I'm like, no, it's fucking Thelma from Florida. That's all I got. Thanks for having me.
From what I could, there's like 3 people there that I could see. That's nice. It's a big stage. I feel like you should be dancing.
Yes.
We're dancing. Oh, just turned 27. That's exciting, right? That much closer to 30, then I can stop doing drugs. It'll be a nice feeling, you know. Doing a lot of drugs. Not really, but it'll be nice. But you know, you would think at 27 you're kind of an adult. But I accidentally bought ladies' deodorant the other week. I think the second time this year. And you know, all the signs were there. I should have known. But I can't go to Safeway not high, so that's on me. I don't care if it's in Lahaina or Kihei. It's still a long drive. And I'm there, and I'm looking. I buy top shelf deodorant. Not because I'm classy, it's because I'm smelly. And so it comes in a box, right? If anybody's familiar with this. And I'm looking at these names, and first thing I see is Stress Control, Summer Strength, Autumn Resolve. Should have known. This guy's deodorant, you know what we name it? Clean. That's my deodorant at home right now. Clean. I would hope so. Fresh. Sawdust if you get axed. They get weird. Airport. Gasoline. Oh my god, is he wearing gasoline right now? Ooh. You know what the biggest reminder was on the way out? I even went, oh my god, that's a pretty box. That's really pretty. I really like the colors on that. Get home and it smells like your ex-girlfriend. Oh man, try not to pace, sorry cameras. That's weird. Getting filmed right now. It's just like at home. Thank you, Vince. Thank you, Vince. Thanks for coming out. It's a good fucking group. Yeah. Pull it up. 27 years old, working at a restaurant. I don't know what I want to do with my life. I knew what I wanted to do as a kid. Be a wizard and go to space. So, you know, obviously being a wizard is a little out of my reach right now. And like people think of that like, oh, like you want to go to Hogwarts? Yeah, because I want to go back to school. That's what I want to do. That's why I didn't go get a degree, because I want more schooling. Wizard schooling, that sounds really hard. I may as well become an electrician at this point. Pick up a trade. Do you know how to blacksmith? No, but I'm a wizard. It's also not like realistically, if I was a wizard, I'd still work in a restaurant. You know? And like we're only like the busters don't have magic. Kitchen's still Micronesian. You know? But then you'd always have like the people who really strive, like the people who went to college and know how to teleport to their tables, showing you up. I'd be all funny and this guy just appear out of nowhere with a perfectly cooked steak. My steak be all undercooked and have to be like, zap! It's kind of overcooked. I'm sorry. Magic doesn't fix everything. It's silly. I really would like to go to space one day though. Which is a little more realistic, but they're not taking me. Go back to the college degree thing. Maybe they need a space busser, you know? That'd be good. Whatever, I'll clean up your mess, space janitor. But we're at the point where I'm at the perfect prime age. I'm just so prime right now. The right age to go to space, as if there's any bad age. Let's send Buzz back up. But no, it'd be good. But it's too early, because nobody's been in space yet. You know, I don't want to be cleaning some space toilet, and on my tombstone it said, sucked in a space toilet. That's how he died. No, I want them to work those kinks out. Space janitor memorial, I don't want to be on that. I mean, but I do. You know what I mean? That's what a dream really is. I got lots going on in my life. Not really. I'm a nerd, video game nerd. But I'm actually surprisingly baby crazy. As in like I go goo goo gaga. No, it's a weird thing to be a young male and like see a baby and be like, I want to hold him. Because you can't. Unless you already have a kid, you can't touch babies as a young male. You have to be a grandpa or a great-grandfather and people have to know that about you. I can't just pick up kids. A woman could have a shirt that says, I dropped my last baby, and she could carry a kid for a stranger. That's just fine. I can't even pet his beautiful blonde hair. Got little hands, little feet, little socks, little shoes, little beds, little toys, everything. Ah, it's so small, cute! I want one! Also, if you have a cute kid, people like you more. You could do meth on the weekend, but have the cutest little kid. That guy's okay. Not me. This is what comedians do when they're nervous. Oh God. Oh shit, what will I say next? It's just a joke, I'm not that nervous. I'm freaking out, but I'm okay. No, but I also can't admit because I still get really high all the time. Not like heroin, like I smoke weed. Okay, just to clarify. Because if I got the kid, I could start doing heroin and be okay because I have a cute kid. But, no, so I smoke weed all the time, but weed's different than it used to be. Because they have dabs now. Dabs. Whoa. Adults getting high school high? No. That's what being a teenager is for. You can't go to the bank high school high. Do math. You can't even work the calculator. Because it's a real calculator. You have to hit plus the first time and then plus again. And then plus a third time, just to be sure. You want to deposit $1,000? You have $10. I don't know, man. You tell me. There's always that race when you're at the bank. I gotta get there. I gotta get through. Oh, it's even more anxious when you're high. They say if you smoke too much weed, you don't dream. Has anybody experienced this? Yeah? No. Those of you who do, I'm sorry. Because as a self-proclaimed video game nerd, the biggest thing in life is escapism. It's not the biggest thing, it's what I crave. That's why I do the drugs. But really, dreams are the ultimate escape. Are you kidding me? You get to just do what you normally do and go somewhere for a couple hours. Anybody not dream at all? You almost raised his hand. Don't trust that guy. Where does he go at night? I got crazy fucking dreams, man. I do. And the most vivid dreams are the ones where you fall asleep and then wake up and you can't go back to sleep, so you have to drink some warm milk or take a bong rip or crank one out. You know, whatever you do to get back to sleep. all three, if you're gonna be up for about 10 minutes or so. And so I get really vivid dreams. These are always the most vivid. So you fall asleep, make that noise, every time. And you wake back up in your childhood home, in your pajamas. You know, dreams are weird because you're the same size, but you're not. And you go out and you're hungry. So you go and you open up the fridge, and you got a bowl of cereal ready, and you pull out your milk, but your milk's a cat. So you pull it out, put it back in. Oh no, I dropped it, I'm a clumsy child. It's okay, it's a milk cat carton, it always lands on all fours. No problem there. And so you get that, and you take a big bite of your sawdust cereal, and then you're in the next dream, that quick. That dream took 25 minutes, by the way. And you're in the next dream, and you're at work, and I'm at a restaurant, I'm getting sat at a 14-person table of Eastern European toddlers, and they're demanding things from me, and every time I pour water, it's gone. I don't know what's going on, I'm freaking out. Oh my God, I drop all the drinks on the toddlers. Boom, you're in the next dream. Just like that, stressed out. You come back, it's beautiful. Look at a meadow, what is this? This is nice, butterflies. Blah, blah, blah. Was a butterfly for Halloween? I know about it. Or a fairy. Either one. So you know, you look across, there's a pond, there's the love of your life. But it's Shaq. And it's the love of your life, but it's taking Shaq's form. And he's got this beautiful dress on. And he runs over to you, and you run over to him. You embrace each other. And by the way, this is the size of your head compared to Shaq's hand as he embraces it. He just touches you and engulfs your face. Mwah! And you wake up and you've been asleep for like 16 minutes. And that all just happened. And that's basically my life. I'm gonna end on a one-liner. And this is basically, I fell in love with a girl, and we really got along. But we couldn't marry because 6-year-olds can't co-sign for anything. Thank you very much. Let's get Chuck up here.
I was in the bathroom the whole time. Did you do a good job? Totally missed it. Anyway, enough about me. Let's talk about Jews. Vince Fodi on the drums over here. All right. I love smooth jazz. In that I don't know what it really is, and I'm just calling it smooth jazz. Anyway, I've lived on Maui for 2 years now, and I finally tried Spam and surfing. Both are terrible for my body. But only one makes me fart in a job interview. Merg. All right. Hey guys, we're going to take a 10 to 15 minute safety meeting. So please enjoy it. We have the luxurious Mexican restaurant Taco Bell next door. And then we have whatever's going on in your car in the parking lot. So thanks everybody for coming out. Stretch your legs, make some jokes, or go home and pay me. Have a good night, everybody. I'll see you back in 10 to 15. Woo-hoo!
All I have is the memory. Yet I never stop to wonder. Was it possible you were hurting worse than me? Still my hunger turned